Well, Boris Johnson's dad certainly thinks that his son will be the Conservative Party unifying figure. He wasn't saying whether Boris Johnson will certainly put his hand up for the role, but he certainly was advocating for his son on behalf of him when he spoke to Pete Stefanovic this morning.
I don't know whether he's going to run or not, I will say, but if he did run, I, as a voter, because I am a voter, I'm a paid-up Tory member, I'd like to, I'd put some keen questions to him. I'd like to know, okay, you're coming back, Boris. If you come back, what are you going to do? These are the questions which one we want to put. I put them to any of the candidates. I personally think he is very, very well qualified to actually be that unity candidate you were just talking about. What went wrong? What went wrong is the ideological wing of the Tory party, the headbangers, if you like, decided they would test out their economic theory, the Trussonomics, if you like, and it went wildly wrong. I think Boris, as he comes back, is extremely well placed, because he was the man who got Britain out of Europe, but he's extremely well placed to say, now, look, forget it. Brexit has been done. Our job now is to reoccupy the centre ground, and that will include, of course, moving steadily ahead with relations with the EU and other European countries. So I think he is a good place to do it.
And the trademark brutal British press is out in force. The Metro have gone with the worst Prime Minister we've ever had. Truss quits after just 44 days. The Daily Mirror demands a general election now. The Sun flags Boris Johnson's intention to return. The quote there, "I'll be back as Conservative leader." The numbers are being crunched. The Daily Telegraph highlighting the possible return of Bojo. He claims, "I can save the party from election wipeout." The Guardian, the bitter end of Liz Truss. And the Daily Star. Perhaps we save the best till last here. Let us rejoice. Taking the lighter side of her political demise. That was all about an experiment they started a couple of weeks ago, the Daily Star, putting a lettuce on a shelf and comparing that to Liz Truss. The lettuce wilting, but won in the end. Now, Australian leaders have reacted to the resignation of the Prime Minister, the Shadow Foreign Minister Simon Birmingham, who's had a lot to do with Liz Truss over the years, says he's not exactly surprised by the move given what he's read in the last couple of weeks.
I count Liz Truss as a friend from her time as UK's Trade Secretary and my time as Australia's Trade Minister, and I know this will be a very difficult time, clearly, for her personally and for her family. So at that level, my thoughts go out to her. But even friends can make mistakes, and clearly she made a number of them politically and economically.